margining, and then you're going to build out a store. Because at the end of the day, you need somewhere to send that traffic that's going to make you money. You need to worry about a margining structure. And like I asked before, earlier in this webinar, I said, who wants to do the drop shipping model? So I'm going to show you the drop shipping model right now, okay, and how you can actually make. Let's jump forward. Simply,
I got you.
Yeah, I got it. Cool.
Cool.
I'm back up. I can pop up the questions. All right, let me pop the questions. Boom. All right, so let me get down now to the bottom of the screen. Okay, awesome. Okay, so basically, Ricky said, make this simple. All right, guys, I'm going to make this simple. First of all, your niche must have a big audience on Facebook. Hands down, that's where most people live today. You know, that and Instagram, pretty much, right? So you have to have a big audience. And on Facebook, you can tell immediately. Must have products on Amazon, and I'm going to show you the products on Amazon and Google Shopping, because what you can do with those products is you can use that as kind of like research to know that you're going in the right direction to find products, because you want to make sure that they have good past sales and reviews and it's under the niche that you're doing. So I'm going to show you this right now. So let me pop open this screen, okay, and I'm going to go a little bit into the audience insights. All right, so I'm going to go into audience insights. Let me pop this up. All right, so basically we're sitting at the Fresh Audience Insights tool. And over here, you can put in your niches, you can put in your ages, your demographic. So let's keep it on, let's say, camping. All right, I'm just gonna put camping in straight up, and they give you a bunch of different, interests that you can start looking into. So I'm gonna put camping in. All right. Now, first thing I want to show you about this. It's 15 to 20 million monthly active people. All right, but what I want you also to see about this is the demographics. All right. You believe that literally camping, we got 62% women from ages 18, okay, that I would say to 54, all right, that are interested in camping. Now, that's at the broadmost level, like the broadest level from everybody in the United States. But I want to also show you some other stuff. Activity, okay, where you can start looking down into like devices, okay? How many people on desktop and mobile? How many people on mobile only within this one interest? You can see 56% is on desktop and mobile, where 41% is mobile only. And I can tell you from just running a lot of camping stuff that basically it is women and it's going to be mobile, all right? Now, if you go to the purchase activity and go down over here, you can see the related stuff. 42% of people that express interest in camping, well, they have pets. They take their pets with them camping. All right, they have dogs and stuff like that, right? Household products, health and beauty. Look at the percentages. You can make an Instagram account and basically have it about camping, but you can mix in household products. You can mix in health and beauty. Okay, you can mix in pet products. Okay, look, food and drink. Okay, so basically that's the highest right here. 74% of the people 74% of the 15 to 20 million monthly active people who express interest in broad camping have expressed interest in food and drink. So that's how you, and hold on, I'll zoom in a bit, hold on. That's how you basically decipher if you're getting into the right niche. Okay, this is how you do it, all right? Like, we can go a little bit more specific, and I can come to Google right now, and I can type in camping magazine, all right, and see what pops up for camping magazines. And look at this. There's a ton of camping magazines. Okay, Backpacker, okay, Trailer Life magazine, all right? So let's go back to the Ads Manager, not that one, and go back over here and put, what was it, Tracker Life? Did I spell it right? Tracker Life. I'm not finding that. Let's go back over here. Oh, Trailer Life. I apologize. Let me just go click into this because I'm like terrible at spelling right now. Okay, so let's go over here. Trailer Life magazine. Let's go back into Audience Insights. Let's just drop this in there. Look, Trailer Life magazine came right up. So now we erase the broad camping. Now look at this. Let's go to the page likes. Okay. Now look, we got an audience of about 10,000 people right here. Look at the affinity level. The affinity level just means that, people who expressed explicit interest in Trailer Life magazine are most likely to click on your advertisements and that. So this audience is 3,281. Now, if you were to do some Facebook ads like I do, I'd like to start off with audiences this size, because really is laser targeted. And if you go into the demographic section, you're going to start to see what kind of demographic you can target. But this is how you tie this into Instagram. Let's go down over here to lifestyle. Okay, actually, let's go to the page likes first and see what pops up. Where is it? I'm looking for the. No, I mean, sorry. Let's go into the purchase activity. Okay. If I'm going to build an Instagram account on Facebook, Instagram account on camping, I want to get really lightning specific. Okay, I want to find that demographic. I want to see exactly what they are looking for. So look, 85% like food and drink. So this tells me I can build a camping Instagram account about nothing about camping, tents, hiking, boots, images, people climbing mountains. All right, and then I can build another Instagram account about food and drink. And then that could be wine, that can be like different food, travel stuff, travel mugs, and all the other stuff you can put on there. And now I can use Instagram to link them both together and start talking about and following people. And now I'm touching that audience, which I'm going to bring over to one of my niche sites that I will show you in a minute. Okay, so this is how you really niche down, okay, and really find the demographics. So let's go on to camping. We found what they like. They like food and drink. Let's come over to hold on, let me look at the questions for it. Let's come over to this screen over here, and let's go find my handy dandy Amazon. All right, so I'm gonna click this off, and I'm gonna put in camping accessories. Oops, screw that up. Camping gear. I like to start with stuff that I can sell. So camping gear. Now look what pops up over here. Okay, we got hammocks, portable hammocks. We got, look, this light looks ultra cool. All right, like I can see that selling on the newsfeed really well. Right, but look at this, 25 people bought it already. Okay, they're not even doing probably any marketing on Facebook with this. Okay, 150 bought this. Look, this is what you look for. 6,703 people bought this. This caught my eye, so now I can come over here and I can go directly to it. And he's selling this for $9.95. All right, wow. So he's selling this for $9.95. I guarantee that you can find this on AliExpress, a similar thing, for like $1 a pop. All right, and he's using stuff like military grade materials and blah 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 blah. But what I want to do is I want to start looking at the stuff that's going to make me money. Okay, I want to bet a margin at $9.95. See, I like the engagement. I like that he's getting this, and I guarantee that he's cutting half the competition by underpricing them, which is why he has so many sales. But you want to make money, all right? And you may not be able to do that because he may know his metrics, meaning that when he brings them over to the store, and once he gets them as a customer, he can upsell them on different stuff. Okay, he can upsell them on different camping gear and make his money back. Okay, starting out when I'm getting into a new niche, I like to look at stuff that has margin. So this is a camping cookware mess kit. Okay, that has 256 sales. This is 529 sales. You can't sell this type of stuff on Facebook. Let's look down over here. Let's keep going. All right, this headlight. Boom, perfect. Well, it's a $7.99 and the margin kind of sucks. Let's just keep going. All right, hammock. You got 30 sales. All right, there's a good margin, $39.95. All right, obviously $39.99. Let's click into this. All right, so over here now, there's different variations I can put on my shop. If some comes in different colors. And why I look at variations is because I know that if a person is going to buy a red one, they may buy an orange one. They may buy a purple one. Okay, and that's the way you need to think, and that's how you take a person from buying one item from you into buying 5 items from you. It's just simply that much. Okay, so now what you do is come over here. Let's look at this ultimate double hammocks. Okay, let's just put that. Let's go over to AliExpress, and this is the drop shipping model. Because what you can do is AliExpress is a sister site to Alibaba. Now, the vendors that you work with on AliExpress actually do exist on Alibaba, but with AliExpress you can buy the one at a one. I mean, you can buy one by a time. You don't have to buy 1,000 pieces. So I can come over here, just type in this this hammock. Let's see what comes up with it, and look at this. I got hammocks, all right, that are basically I can get for $15. Let's go down here. Here's the double hammock right here. $21 I can get this for. All right. Here's another cool hammock. All right. This over here is $4.90. Let's keep on going and see. Let's look at this double hammock right here. Okay, here, this is how you do it, because you just see this one, but now it's showing you another vendor that, basically has this hammock in different colors. So I can go click over here, and I can say, all right, perfect. I can get this hammock. It comes in different colors, different sizes, different variants. I can get this for $6 to $15 a pop. And then I can use kind of like images like this. And what I can do is I can now take this hammock, our double hammock camping survival hammock, whatever. Let me just go over here, double hammock. And I can go over now to Google Shopping, and I can get my perceived value, how much I'm going to sell this for. So my double hammock, all right, usually go, okay, so we got some people selling it for $102, $35, $99. I guess this has, this is more quality though. Here, $69, this guy's selling it for $34. So the average price that this hammock is actually going for is about 30 to 60 bucks. But over here at AliExpress, I can get this for $6 to $15, right? And I can actually offer them variations, all right, that people can buy during the checkout process, and it will be shipped to the U.S. for 13 bucks. I mean, total, the unit plus the e-packet. So basically, this is how you find quality products that you can sell, all right, in your stores. Does this make sense? Put a 1 in the box if this is making sense to you, and you got like an aha moment of how you go into niches. Because first I went into camping. Second, I went into audience insights. I drilled it down to people that buy magazines. I found out their exact interest. That gives me two actually Instagram accounts that I can make, from a camping to a food and drink site that I know that the camping people are going to be interested in. Now it's time to find my products, because I want to sell as much product as possible. And now the last thing left is building your store and sending your traffic to your store. Okay, yep, so here, Siron says, I have a lot of niche ideas. Of course, the niches are like endless. I mean, if you go to Amazon and I typed in camping gear, all right, let's go back to the search results, you can see there's over 86,000 products that you can literally find on AliExpress, okay, and put on your stores. And the cool thing about, what I have is I have a team that does this day in and day out. All we do is research products. We actually custom craft the images. We put them on our stores, and then we sell them. They look very high quality. We make a ton of money. So your product, just like I just showed you, must have the past sales, must have a high perceived value. That's why I go into Google and I look at the perceived value. Okay, now there's two elements to a perceived value. One is where you got a good sensible markup margin. Two is that it's actually a hammock. If you were to go buy one, you're gonna pay about 40 bucks for. But you can get it on AliExpress for $15, shipped to the U.S. You can make about 15 to 30 bucks depending on your pricing strategy. All right. So, and if you're getting the traffic from Instagram, so you're not even paying for the ads this time, you're cutting out that ad cost, because you're usually with ads, you're going to see anywhere between a $2 to $3 customer acquisition price. So it's going to cost you $1 to $3 to make sales. All right, to actually get a customer. So like basically with Instamate, if you do this automated, and you have a quality store, and you're being niche specific, you're just going to make money, because you're going to get all the elements right without having to spend too much. And why do people like the dropshipping model? It's because it's less risk. You can pay a VA $2 an hour to take your orders, go into AliExpress, and ship them out for you. You don't have to touch any of it. All right? Where all you need to do is fill your shop up with congruent, product. Okay, so someone asked on the webinar earlier about, is it good to go after one product, or is it good to go after many products? I like going after many products, okay, and the reason being is because when I do my traffic and testing, I find out that people actually buy other products from my site that I didn't think were going to even sell in the first place, which gives me good analytics, so I can go and pay attention to those products. All right, and this happened plenty of times. So I like to really have as many products on my shop as possible, and I'm going to show you about margining. Okay, so here's your margining structures. And guys, I'm gonna get into more Q&A. So just hold tight. I just want to roll through this so you guys understand it. because people ask me about VAs, about slow shipping times, and who handles product returns. That's all good and well, but if that's going to stop you from selling the product, then you're not going to get nowhere. Just sell the product first, and then you can worry about stuff like that. ePacket, all right, ePacket takes 7 to 14 days to ship to the U.S. If you're on your store and you tell them it ships within 7 to 14 days, people are not going to get pissed. People start getting pissed when it starts shipping like 30 days out. That's when people get pissed. Reliable VAs, I use a site called online.ph. Onlinejobs.ph. Onlinejobs.ph. I find VAs right there. Basically $2 an hour. They'll take care of all my fulfillment for me and stuff like that. All right, so let me get into the fulfillment sheet really quick. The margin sheet. Let me find this bad boy. Where I put it. Okay, so this is guidelines to filling your store. All right, you got 3 levels of filling your shop up, and you really want to pay attention to these because you want items that are going to cost you not a lot of money, okay, but it's going to bring people into your shop. This is going to be free plus ship type of items, things that you sell for $9.95 a pop. Okay, sometimes you can sell them for $10.95. It's up to you. I like using the price $10.95. All right, you basically get it for about $4 or $5 from AliExpress. You're making about $7, $8, on it. And that's basically tier 1. Tier 2 is your retail items. This is my cost. I like to spend anywhere from $5 to $20 and make sure that I add, not only do I have the perceived value, but I'm also, have a good margin on that because I sell retail items on my shop and they make money. Okay, then I have something called catalog fillers. These are filler items. We don't even care if they sell at all. Like we don't really care. We just make our site look really, really big with a lot of inventory, a lot of stock, and you're gonna be shocked that things sell on your stores that you didn't even think about. So don't be afraid to add a product, okay, to your site. It's that's a silly way of thinking. Okay, so the shipping tiers, and I can explain this, and I'll explain it at the end during the Q&A section. But we set up a specific shipping structure that makes us money on the free plus ship, as makes us money on the retail. And I'm going to actually give you this sheet, so you're going to have it in front of you, so don't worry about it. Okay, now I just want to go over the markup margins and what you would do. So say basically if your cost was $5, all right, well basically you could sell it for $10.95, and with the right shipping structure you're going to make a lot of money. And I'll go over that in a little bit. Okay, if it costs $10, I add $5 to $10 to it. If it costs $20, I'll even add another $10 to even $39.95. Okay, my catalog fillers, same kind of structure, just using a $10 markup margin. And you'll learn this. I mean, we do it automatically because we know the perceived value of the items based on the cost. Because if a vendor in AliExpress is going to list their item at a specific retail value, they already did some research on what the U.S. is selling them for, so they're trying to be competitive. So by you adding another $5 to $10 to it, or you adding, or you marking up that margin, another $10 for the compare at price, all that's saying is that you're literally landing in the sweet spot of a compared value. Does everybody understand that? I don't understand that, but put one in the box if you understand what I'm saying. Okay, Donna, Para, no, I can't, sorry, Susan, Paul, Art. Could I have a printout of the page? Yes, I'm going to give you a printout of the page, no problem. Now, I know we're dumping a lot of information on you in this webinar, all right, but it's for a good reason, because we want to walk you through the steps that you need to take to make as much money as possible, all right? So this is, there is 2 sides of the equation, the traffic and then where you're sending the traffic. So, David, you want to repeat about the sweet spot? The sweet spot is $5 to $10 markup margin. So if you get the product for $5, mark it up $5 to $10. That's the sweet spot. And then you compare that price on your Shopify store, you want to mark it up the same amount, $5 to $10. That is the sweet spot, and that's what's going to, not make people search around trying to find a better price, because in their mind they know the perceived value of a hammock. Okay, you're just going to buy it. They're making the decision in their head right now. Should I buy it right now? Okay, Corey says loving it, Ricky, awesome, cool. Now guys, I'm gonna let you know that I lost the recording on my end. Okay, so it's gonna be up to Andrew and Luke to have the recording. So you guys want to pay attention to what I'm talking about. Take some notes. Hopefully Luke got the recording on his side. All right, so let's go back. Let's go back to the other screen. All right, so that is basically the margining system. So for our store, the last thing left is that we want to make sure we have the catalog tiers inside the store. Our stores need to be mobile. Needs to be mobile. I mean, if I'm going to go back to the audience insights and I'm taking this group of 10,000 people, lightning targeted people that love trailer life camping, and I go to the activity section. Look at this. Come down over here. All right, desktop and mobile is 70%. Okay, well, these guys that do camping, and maybe it's a little bit different. All right, they may be more on the desktop. Okay, but if you're in other niches like cooking and stuff like that, and hiking and survival, people do a lot more mobile. But this will tell you the guidelines. Now, from my own personal experience, when you run any sort of traffic, I always split test desktop and mobile from the start. What you will find out that even though Facebook is giving you this data, it's not always completely accurate till you run the traffic. But with Instamate, you don't have to worry about that. Just use Audience Insights as a tool, okay, for you to get the right information about before you go into a niche. Okay, then you go into the products. So put a 2 in the box if that's like, if you're getting that stuff. Put 2 in the box, that makes sense. Audience Insights is going to be your best friend before you even make an Instamate profile. Because Audience Insights is going to tell you exactly their purchase activity, their household information. You can even know, okay, how many people, how much the people have. This is their salary range, 50 to 75,000 a year is the most prominent. Okay, they own a home. All right, this is their household size. All right, this is their spending methods. Okay, they spend on any card, they spend on bank cards. I mean, this data is gold. Okay, it tells you the right things that the right demographic data you need and like what they would be interested in. I mean, think about if most of them 85% of people that actually express Trailer Life magazine are interested in Trailer Life magazine, 85% own a home, then that's not going to stop you from making an Instagram page about homes and luxury. I mean, think about that. I'm sure that you guys didn't even think about that. Okay, you're thinking like a one-way street. Like, okay, I'm going into camping. Well, now I need to come up with cool, engaging camping like images, right? Well, over here, I'm saying, well, you don't. You can go. Most people own a home, right? Make a page about luxury homes. Most people like food and drink. Let's go to purchase. People like health and beauty. Make a page about that. People like food and drink. Look, 85%. That's telling you right there. I'm gonna make a page about homes. I'm gonna make a page about food and drinks. And I'm going to make my sports and outdoors Instagram account, and I'm going to feed them all with engaging content, link them all together, and get them over to my shop. So I hope that makes like really, really, really deep sense for you guys. All right, cool. So let's move on. Let's go over here. All right, so let me show you a shop. Let's show you one of these shops that I have, okay? And I'm going to show you like, okay, Sano says, really does, Professor. All right, good. I want to make sure that you guys are getting this stuff. All right. I finally have signed on. Thank you. Cool, guys. All right. So you link the accounts together by using the hashtag system. You can hashtag pages and comments and stuff. So you link them through your comments. You link them through your updates, and that spins the traffic. Think about. Okay, let me put Instagram into a little bit of perspective with 2003 article marketing. In 2003, when we were doing article marketing, what we used to do is we used to put the author bio, the author link back. It's no different, okay? But inside that article, we would give links to specific other articles. So we would daisy chain articles together, which ended up getting us better ranks in Google at the time. Well, in Instagram, you're doing the same thing. You're just doing with the picture. You have your comments. You're daisy chaining your pictures together, and then you're using the bio, the author bio, as my article author bio to get them over to my site. So let me pull up the shop right now, and let's go a little bit. Find it. How's that? Where we go? All right. I'll just pull it up because I lost the window. Outdoors hiking. All right. So check this out. So this is one of my first shops. Okay. It is a little old. I did it as a test. Okay, just to see if I can make money with Shopify in the beginning. And what we did is we found a free theme from Shopify. Okay, and we said, all right, we're going to get into the camping, fishing, hiking, and survival. These are big niches. Listen, if you were to create sites like this and Instagram accounts like this all day, you can. I mean, it's a big market. It doesn't mean that it's saturated. You can still dominate in these markets. So let's go into fishing, and you see that I have like a little hole here. You know what I'm saying? Here's my products. Okay, nothing fancy. I mean, this I'm selling for $19.95. This one all the way I was selling for $12. My images and stuff like that. I have my multiple images. It was just something that we wanted to test, run some traffic to, and see if we can make some money to prove the concept before I started moving my whole team into Shopify, because we were doing affiliate marketing like crazy, SEO marketing, and stuff like that, right? So would you think, true or false, all right, true or false, can a brand new shop at the time when we ran this, okay, with default settings, meaning that I had no idea what I was doing, I put up a free theme, I got products, I got my VAs to get the images for me, we put it up, and then we just ran some traffic at it using the targeting strategy that I just showed you. Do you think that this can make sales? Okay, true or false? Okay, a lot of people are saying true. Eva, Sonone, Brian, Patty, Apple, cool, Carl. Yeah, a lot of people say true. Yeah, some people say false. Like, guys, it has to do with the congruency of targeting. If you're not getting targeting right, then you're going to fail either way. All right? So let's go with the answer. So when we ran this, okay, check that out. Okay? That was the first thing we did, okay? In 90 days we did $4,000, okay? That wasn't anything impressive. Now, this is just these stats here are a little bit skewed because it gives you like 7, 30, 90 days. But in reality, I took the screenshot, what I'm saying, when we made that, and that was like in the first week or so, whatever it was, $4,000. Now, yes, this is not like life-changing money. Okay, I mean, it is to some, it is, but it's not like life-changing. You can't quit your job with this type of money. But it proved the concept, okay, that this is the route to go. Okay, selling e-commerce is the route to go. And I wanted to go investigate into this more. So I thought to myself, what if we could superpower a site? Okay, what if we can take all our internet marketing knowledge and just superpower everything? Super nuts. I put my conversion stuff in there. I use good headlines. I put gorgeous images and all that stuff. All right. I wanted to see if we can make a lot more money. So let me show you this other site that I built after that. Okay, it's called Fanatics Gear. I'm sure a lot of people have seen this already. I don't mind showing it. So this has everything, the bells and whistles. This has the slider images, okay, that we have our professional designers do. They look absolutely amazing, okay? We have our categories, all right, with nice images. We got our quick view, all right, where we can quickly add items to cart. Okay, so you can just quickly add that right to cart. They can quickly check out right now. I don't put any roadblocks in front of them. You got, we drive them from Facebook over to articles, and then Facebook over to here. You can do that from Instagram now. Drive them from Instagram over to the store. That's what you need to do. We got our magnifying glass. We got our smart, checkout system. Okay, that people can continue shopping or check out right now. Okay, so when we put this all together, now to date I spent about $3,500 on this thing, probably even more. Okay, we ran a lot of traffic to this. Okay, so when we ran a lot of traffic to this, okay, this was the results. All right, let's go over here. Check it out. Okay, well, this was back September, October, $89,000 in 30 days. It was just ridiculous. Like I proved to myself that Shopify was the way to go. And here's what happened. A lot of people started noticing this happening. And what they wanted was my theme. They wanted my sites built the way that I built them. And but I wanted to prove the concept more. So I had a guy, his name is John Mack, and basically he's very, very good at e-commerce like I am, but he was doing a hell of a lot bigger numbers than I was. So I said, listen, dude, take the theme, put it on your site, test it out, throw it out, let me see what you can do. All right? This is what he did. Okay, $325K in 90 days. I was like, holy moly, bro. I said, this that theme just converts like crazy. All right, here's another one of my shops. All right, where we were able to do 30,000 in 30 days, which is, 76 in 90 days. Okay, this is just about running traffic from Facebook, but if you run traffic from Instagram, you're not paying for those ads, meaning that you're not paying for the cost of the ads, and you're getting traffic to your sites. And if you follow the strategies and the sites like I build them, well, you're going to be making money without without the all the headaches, of the ad spend. David, that is gross. Okay, that's not net. All right. So let me ask you a quick question. Why do most people fail? Okay, A, B, C, or D. Is it the research? Is it the product? Is it the traffic? Or is it all of above? What do you think, guys? Okay, Charles says D. Melanie says D. Steven says D. Apple says D. Paul says D. Okay, wow, a lot of people say D. Okay, cool. Well, it kind of is, because look what me and Luke showed you today. We showed you that you have to do research in Instagram, okay, before making your page. I showed you have to do research, okay, inside of Facebook before you should even start creating your Instagram accounts. Okay, you got to find your products. That takes a hell of a lot of time itself. You got to get the images, you got to get the descriptions right, all right? You got to find them on AliExpress, vet out the vendors, okay, especially doing the dropship model, okay? The traffic. You still got to run traffic. Now, I know a lot of people on this webinar do Facebook ads. It's not just, they just, do Instagram, okay? But you can use Instagram and Facebook ads together to just make a ton of money. So I think you should not, just because you're going to be focused on Instagram, doesn't mean that you should stop running Facebook advertisement as well, all right? Because they're just both used, and you'll cover both the biggest social platforms on the net right now, okay? So basically, but most people fail because it's very overwhelming. There's a lot of elements that go into this, all right? So I just said it basically, okay? It's very time consuming, okay, let alone run the traffic. So, like, what if we were able to build the site for you? Put a 1 in the box if we were able to take care of building the site for you. You get, like, really excited about that? Yarden, Kelly, Ron, William, Terry, Charles, Mark, okay, Cheryl, Beverly, Apple, Tammy, Craig, George. Cool, guys. Yeah, of course. I mean, that would save a lot of time. So what we did was we put together a service, okay, that's completely hands-free, done for you. We do the theme for you. You get my $3,500 theme put onto your site. We get the products for you. We research the vendors for you. We give you the fulfillment sheets. We do pretty much everything. Because with our Done Team Shopify, we research the niche, or you tell us when you want to get into, and we start building your store for you. We stock up the products that have a markup margin. Like, remember I told you about the 3-tier cataloging system? We implement that for you so that you don't have to worry about it. Every product that's going to be put on your site is going to make you at least $10 a pop, plus have variations that can make you more money. And with my theme, when that light box pops up, if we have variations, people can check out with multiple items, which just makes you more money on the sale. Okay, we set up the store exactly like ourselves. We configure everything, all right? We set up the 3-tier cataloging system. We even put the pixels on the site, all right? So we basically take everything away from the process of setting it up, getting the theme, getting your products, and everything away. I mean, we even go even more crazy. We do your header graphics. Hey, we do your logo. All right, we do a domain selection for you. We do Google indexing for you. This is completely done for you. I mean, yeah, I'll show you some of the shops. Like, I can't show everybody's shops, but I'll show you some of the shops that we built right here. Let's go over here. Here we go. Here's one that we did for a client. Beautiful images. Basically, they wanted to get the bracelets and all this other cool stuff. Okay, that's one shop that we built. There's another shop. All right, we did the logos. They get my theme. Basically, we did all the slider images for them. We go into the stuff that they want on the site. We work with people. They want different price, different pricing. This is free plus ship. This is retail items. Like, this stuff is boss. Okay, and we do this for people because people, want to get into the Shopify game, but it's a little bit hard to get everything set up, soup to nuts. Okay, so, like, basically, I'm giving you my $3,500 theme. That's no joke. I've paid probably close to $4,000 for that theme already. All right, which is your beautiful layouts and upsells, so that on our site we can, like, yeah, say if we go back to Fanatics Gear really fast. Let's go back to Fanatics Gear. Or go back to here. Say you're looking at a product. Okay, someone's looking at a product. Well, check it. Here's all the description, everything like that. They get, like, here's the ring size and stuff like that. But they get the related items. Okay, so they can add more. You want to select an option, just click that. All right, here's, like, the beautiful products. We do the multiple images for you. Everything is pretty much taken care of. Now, I could be selling the service for a lot of money because you're getting all my tactics of making a ton of money built into one theme. Okay, along with all the servicing done for you. Controlled scarcity. You can control everything on that. You can control the buy it now. You can put whatever you want there. You can control the stock. You can turn off that stock bar. You can control the time. We build a magnifying glass into it. Everything is, here's what I was talking about before. If your product has multiple variations, we don't leave money on the table. We want to make sure that a person could select the brown option. They can select the blue option, and they can add more items to the cart before checking out, all right? So I got with Chris Reckon and Luke, and I said, my system is pretty much, my system of building these sites is already a no-brainer. I mean, I have tons of successful clients and happy people that we built the sites for, all right? But Chris wanted to throw in something really, really special to, like, just boost your ability to make money, all right? So you're going to get Team Shopify, okay? Put a 1 in the box if you know what Team Shopify is. Put a 1 in the box if you know what it is. Put a 2 in the box if you don't know what it is. Okay, a lot of people saying 2. Wow. So a lot of people haven't even heard of Team Shopify. Wow. Okay, so some people have it, some people don't, but I mean, I would say the majority that just answered me doesn't have it at all. Okay, so what you're getting with Team Shopify is you're getting not only training, you're getting a community. Okay, so you're getting people that are making 5 and 6 figures with their Shopify stores in a setup community, is in a Slack group, which is basically like a Facebook group, and you can conversate with like-minded people that have one goal in mind: make as much money as possible with Shopify. But what also you're getting a members area that has expert knowledge and training already built in, with webinar replays, wholesale deals, fulfillment deals. Okay, they give out, they're working with software vendors. I mean, with Team Shopify, it includes free software that you get. It's not really free software. Okay, one of the programs in there actually cost $497, but Chris was able to work out a deal to give every Team Shopify member access to this one product, which is pretty much amazing. You get in the Slack group, you get the 6-figure sellers members area, you get the members site, you get the wholesale goods. So they actually scope, they actually do some bulk wholesaling so that you guys can get good products from the start. They have a Chrome extension that shows you if products have e-packing or not. And it does a couple other cool things. They're going to be selling that for $297 on a launch. It's just not out yet. You're getting live webinars, so people that you're gonna hop on and get some live training. You get find, list, and sell webinars where they're gonna go over things that you can list really fast and sell with good markup margins. And what I think is the flex targeting, okay, that they go in depth right there, is worth its weight in gold. Now, this is what I sell my sites for normally. Okay, one site is $14.95. You may have seen the deal before where I knocked 35% off that, and it comes out to $982. That's for one site. Okay, Team Shopify. Okay, he did a Black Friday promotion for that, let people in for $297. But the price for now is $497 if you wanted to get into Team Shopify. Okay, so basically, it's a lot of money. The total retail value is about $2,000 right there. So Luke did something special for you guys because you're part of his, his Instamate family. You guys are here on a Sunday learning. We got a few hundred people on this call. Everybody's engaged, all right, and you guys want to learn, all right? So he said, I'm going to break this down and make this a no-brainer. So for one-time payment of $997, or we added a 3-pay option. Okay, I apologize, that's actually 3-pay. Okay, my bad. Okay, so it's a 3-pay option right there. So you have the opportunity where $997, okay, will save you the $200, or if you need some time, you get the 3-pay option. So go to shopify.com/Luke. Okay, I'm gonna put that in the chat box. Just give me a second. 1 second. Okay, so let's go here. Shopify.com/Luke. All right, so that's going to bring you to a page which is going to explain a little bit more further, on the offer. But what I wanted to do is something really special that I think Luke doesn't even know I did today. Okay, so let me pop up the questions because I want to see the amazement here. Would you want? I'm not doing it, so let's put a 1 in the box. Okay, if you put a 1 in the box if you thought this deal was already amazing. Put a 1 in the box if you want this right now. Okay, Janet, Mary, Elena, Carl, Karen, Kelly, Mark, George, Apple, John. Yeah, so you see that this is an amazing value, all right? So I went ahead and I just made it even more amazing, but here's the catch, all right? I'm going to give you my video traffic Siphon 2.0 software, all right? And I'm going to explain exactly what it does, and it's pretty much going to be ready this week. This is brand new, all right? I sell my version 1.0 for $497, but I'm going to give you my 2.0 version, all right, if you join, but you have to get in before midnight tonight. So I am going to cut that off because I'm not going to give this out, too long. But what it does basically is you're going to stay up on the latest trends. You'll know exactly what's trending right now with products and keywords. See the visitor charts and graphs. Okay, get all the information, articles, YouTube videos to make proper choices when getting into niches. All right, you're going to get what's trending on BuzzFeed and other news sites brought to you right now, so you can see what kind of viral content you can use in Instamate and Instagram, and also be able to ride the waves of different trends. You're going to get the most viral pages and the most viral videos, on Facebook, and YouTube. Basically, all you need to do is click a button, type in your niche, click a button, we pull up all that for you, all right? You're going to get the hottest YouTube videos, the most popular videos. You can search, find the ones that are sorted by 8 million views, repurpose that content, okay? You're getting all of that. We even throw in Vimeo and Dailymotion into it, where basically you can even extract videos from those sites, all right? So basically, save, and another thing that we did was save anything. So if you like a page, if you like a video, if you like anything, just save it to your favorite section, and then you can come back to it later and use it in your marketing, all right? So type in right now if you want this done for you deal, and I'm going to make the promise to you that if you get in by midnight tonight with one of the options, that I'm going to give you Video Traffic Siphon 2.0. Okay, Ronald wants in, Kelly wants in, Jack wants in. Guys, you see the value. Beverly said 1. Devon says, I'm in. Yeah, baby. Apple says, wow, I'm in. George, Lewis, Rick. Cool. Well, get in before this whole deal closes down. I know that I don't know the exact time it's going to close down, but I'm telling you that Luke didn't know that I was going to do this. So basically, I got to close this actual bonus down because I'm going to be selling this actually throughout the next week. So I just can't let too many people in for free. But I'll just give you a glimpse of video traffic, of the 1.0 version, because we're still doing the 2.0 version. Like, here's the 2.0 version. Okay, everything's working except the tools over here, because I have to actually move it from a development domain over to its home, or Facebook doesn't allow me to query the graph. Because what Facebook does is it has to live on the domain that we are going to sell it from in order for Facebook to validate that domain and give us access to the graph search. But everything else is pretty much built and ready to go. So once I move the 1.0 version, this is the 1.0 version, once I move it over, okay, everything's going to just start working. So what it does is basically you come over here, let me log in quick, all right, and this is what it does at its core. And plus we added like a ton of cool stuff to 2.0. Well, you come over here in the Facebook, you log in with Facebook. It's just a one-click thing. You type in your niche, so you come in, you put like something like dogs, you do a search, it goes out to Facebook, and it pulls back all the pages that have the most likes, sorted by millions to hundreds of thousands. And what I'm looking for is something that I can get the top post from or the top video post from. And I actually use this in my video marketing as well. So like here, I'll find things I can repurpose that have 1,200 likes. They're not even monetizing this stuff. I can just go click one button and view it on Facebook directly and say, okay, this is a video that I can actually use in my marketing. I can see that, look, that's 427,000 shares. Amazing. Just amazing. Okay, that's free viral traffic. And I know Chris Record teaches some of this in his 3.0 club. Okay, but I built a software that literally scouts the videos for you. Okay, and we moved it over so the graph. This is an older graph version, okay, that doesn't show the shares. The new one's going to have the shares, the likes, and everything. So basically, I just wanted to give it to you. I give it to you today at its core of what it does, and then what we added to it from like your favorite section, your YouTube tools, your FB tools, your trending search. Okay, this is where you can search for pretty much anything. Okay, on the web that has news-based and traction. You'll see like where it was done, the responses, what people think about it. Like here's a Harry Potter one that I could use for my Harry Potter necklaces. I mean, I come over here to my Fanatics gear, we sell Harry Potter necklaces. So I can say, all right, this is something cool that I can actually use as an article, okay, get people to my Pug Nation. Like, think about this. Have my Pug Nation page, okay, that has my offer, or have my Instagram account, okay, I can use the information that I got from that article, okay, how obsessed you were from Harry Potter, get people from my fan page, get people from Instagram over into this article, and then sell them my necklace, sell them my Pug shirts, stuff like that. So this software will be ultra congruent to what you are doing. You have to get in before tonight, all right, because then I'm going to have to take the deal down. But Luke also added a bonus for the action takers, okay? He's going to give you first access to his Gramfluence, Right now, what Grandfluence does, remember when he was showing you the icon site? I forgot the exact name. Where you can go in. What was it called, Luke?
Square.
Icon Square. Well, with Grandfluence, you can get all the influential data you need on a plate right here. You want to explain a little bit about Grandfluence
Yeah, for
and how
sure.
it
So
works?
this is going to be one of my future product launches here, but it's all ready to go now. I've been using it for probably the past 3 to 6 months. I just haven't found the right time to go out and release it to everyone yet. So this is the first time I mentioned this to anyone was the other day. So what this allows you to do is go out and enter any keywords. So what you can enter is like health, fitness. For me, with my weight loss teas, I'll put in detox, dieting, health, lose weight. And what it will then do, it'll go out and it'll grab every influencer page and profile on Instagram for you and break down their profiles completely. So it'll tell you how much engagement they have,
Amazing.
how much engagement they have, what size audience they have, if it's worth contacting them or not. If they have their email in their description, it'll grab all their emails for you right then and there. You can then mass contact them all at once. And again, the really beautiful thing about this is with influencers, if they have a following of, say, 1 million people, they might only have an engagement score of 1%, which means it's going to be much better for you to find someone that has an engagement score of, say, 5% with a 500,000 size list. And that's a big thing that people often do is people think the amount of people that are on an Instagram page, they should be charging a lot more money for a shout out or for a update with your product or service, and it purely for the number of fans. This actually breaks down their actual profiles for you, so you can have a very calculated decision of what pages you should be promoting your product on, because it'll break everything down for you, from how many likes per post it gets, how many comments per post it gets, if it's male or female, how many followers they have. And then you can go into their actual profiles and with one click and see how many see what their profile is all about and if it is the right fit for your actual profile. And again, I'm releasing this as a paid product. I'm not sure when, because again, I built this for me. Anything I do, and I always build for me. Even Instamate, I was saying the other day in the
Exactly.
webinar.
Like video traffic siphon was built for me, because basically what I used to have to do was I used to have to go to to Facebook and look at the insights from my page, and I had to find the top post there, and it was very time consuming and tedious to find the viral content on Facebook. So I'm a developer. I said I took 4 nights and I just built out video traffic siphon. It wasn't even called video traffic siphon. It was just built for me, and then people just wanted access, so I had to come up with a name. So I figured video traffic siphon sounds pretty cool. So we made a logo for it and slapped it up, and basically people loved it. We're getting like major results. I mean, if you were to go to videotrafficsiphon.co right now, to show you, like, yeah, videotrafficsiphon.co, we sell this bad boy 1.0 version. Okay, we sell the 1.0 version itself we sold the 1.0 version itself for $497. Well, we were producing like massive amounts of results. Like, this guy, okay, he was getting 96 cents clicks. He made $700 in that first week. This guy, loved it. Donald was great with it. Like, I mean, this is just massive results right here of people thanking us for video traffic siphon and the training inside. So you guys are gonna get that absolutely free as part of the deal. And I seen in the box, some people are saying, well, if I bought already, which we congratulate you. If you bought in this amazing deal, there's really nothing else to buy. Just focus on this. You're going to make a ton of money. Okay? And then you just focus on, Luke's method of, getting the one-on-one products too as well. But if you, a lot of people want to start with the drop shipping, so do my method first, do the drop shipping first, do my stores first, and then when you're making money with that, start venturing into getting your own units and getting your own fulfillment. Here's a company that I can, I get no affiliate commission for this whatsoever. So if you go over here, it's called $1. It's called Dollar Fulfillment. Yeah, these guys are pretty good. Okay, they specialize in fulfillment for Shopify. Okay, and basically all you need to do is call them up. You ship this. They give you what you have to ship your items to, and then they handle all the fulfillment, all automated. Basically, they have an app. You put it in your Shopify store, and they handle they do everything. No hidden fees. They get good customer reviews. Really good guys. I get nothing for this. This is not my company. This was suggested to me by by the EPA guys and stuff like that. Okay, so basically that's what I use, okay, to do my automated fulfillment if I'm holding stock. Now, this is what you're getting, just so you get it, okay? Complete done-for-you e-commerce site. You're getting like stuff that's built like Fanatics Gear and those other sites that I showed you. You're getting the professional products. You're getting research products. I have a QA team of 5 people, and all they do every single day is QA products. That's all they do. So they research products. They have a quality assurance manager that goes and makes sure that the images are quality, make sure that the margins are right. We have a whole systemized setup to making sure that your store is going to convert like our stores do. All right, you're getting professional branded, so you're getting the logo done. You're getting my theme. Okay, we even work with that other theme. Remember that camping theme that I showed you before? Well, we even supercharged that theme. So that camping theme that I showed you with mediocre results, we said that theme is so good, then all the features from Fanatics Gear over into that theme. So you have the choice of using that as well if you like, and it has beautiful designs and setup. Okay, you're getting Team Shopify, the private mastermind. You're getting the 6-figure training inside of Team Shopify. You're getting Grandfluence, and for a limited time, you're getting Video Traffic Siphon 2.0. That means you have to get in by midnight tonight. So keep that in mind. I will be watching midnight PST, so Pacific Standard Time. All right, you're going to have to get in. So people asking me that if I bought already, are you going to get Video Traffic Siphon 2.0? You know what? I'm going to be very fair, and I'm going to let everybody in from when they purchased up to midnight, okay? And I just can't offer this past midnight. So you're going to have to make a decision how bad you really want it, okay? So we're going to work with you. You're going to be assigned to our project managers. We have a few project managers. We work with you on the store setup process. Actually, we don't even really need nothing from you. We just need your niche, and we can start building it out. This is your very own store, your asset to keep. So once we configure the domain and we hand it over to you, literally, this is your store. You're a bad boy. You're a baby. You can take care of it. You can run with it, or you can even do nothing with it. Okay, but I urge you that if you're gonna purchase into me and Luke's special right now, that you take action. Okay, you're going to be sent to a portal that has some specific things that you can look at as far as like Facebook marketing and how to set up some Shopify stuff maybe if you want to start poking around. That's just to help you with education. But this is your very own store. But we do all the work for you. We stock your products and collections. We give you the fulfillment sheet. We do your store branding logo. So go to Shopify.com/Luke, and I'm going to bring you there right now so you can see what it looks like. So when you get over here, all right, and I clicked it too many times because go to webinar sucks. I'll clear this. All right, so Shopify.com/Luke. It's going to take you to a page where you can learn more about the opportunity. All right, and this deal, actually, it doesn't end in 2 days. I talked to them, and because I was going to close it down on Tuesday because we're taking a lot of orders, and I don't want to overwhelm my team. But honestly, I'm going to work with Luke after this webinar, and he's going to come up with a real close date. So just ignore the counter for now. Okay, but basically you can get in for $9.97, which is going to save you $200, or you can get the 3-pay option, which is $397 a month. Okay, which gives you time to recoup the investment, take massive action, and make a lot of money. So we do everything. We do everything for you. Okay, it can take you a lot of time to build this type of stuff. We produce results. All right, and before I go into this a little bit more, I mean, don't take my word for it. Take other people's words. Right? Where do I begin? A hectic couple of months. If it wasn't for the top class Affiliate Pig services, that used to be the old brand Affiliate Pig. Now the new brand is called Social Stinger. So that's what's building out all the sites. But if it would took me several months to get where I'm at now, just think about that. Why wait a couple of months to get this right when we have a system we perfected over the past 8 to 9 months that's making us a ton of money? All right. Shopify is paid monthly. Okay, but you don't have to start. We made a deal with Shopify that we can basically just build out the sites first, and then when you're ready to put your credit card in there to actually take over the store, you can do it when you're ready. So you don't have to accrue. You don't have to accrue any stuff on the beginning, but you're going to have to pay monthly. But it's definitely worth the ROI. See, another thing that I need to explain to people is that Shopify is giving you free hosting. $29 a month. You get the store, you get my setup, okay? That's free hosting. If you were to do this on WooCommerce, or you were to do this on other platforms, you got to install it on your own server. You got to make sure your servers are good. They're going to make that's going to stay up with the traffic you bring to it, okay? They have a different set of configurations. If you want to go that route, you can surely go that route. But in the end, you're going to see that $29 a month, okay, is really, really good to get a store running. And then if you have my service along with Instamate, All you need to do is focus on the traffic then. Just get it, get it to the product, start making this money. All right? So this is more of our clients over here. Great working with us. I have a store done with them, nothing but good things to say about them. Brianna said I'm super excited, happy what we worked on my store and the page they did. They did an awesome job picking winning products. Okay, this will bring in customers by the boatload. I want to say thanks for all your hard work. My 2 Shopify stores, everything was great. Boy, did it save me a lot of time. And that's at the end of the day. I mean, I have even more clients. Okay. And then with Team Shopify, not only are you getting like everything that makes people successful with Shopify, but it produces the results. I mean, this one dude, John, he says basically in Team Shopify, it took me 47 days, and I average a little over 2K a day in sales, 24K so far in 2016. So let's inspire you and see what's possible. And he only started with a $40 ad budget. I mean, think about that. Only a $40 ad budget, and look. Okay, customer will be $101,000 in sales, 7,000 sales. This is the first time in my life in a long time. I've been in the industry since 2001, but this is the first time in a long time that I've seen people just make stupid amounts of money, like by just getting their stores up and traffic to it. Okay, like I didn't see that with T-shirts. Yeah, I've seen some people making success with T-shirts, and I've seen a hell of a lot more people failing with T-shirts. But with the physical drop shipping from AliExpress, I've seen people with no names just follow one simple system and make a ton of money. And that's Team Shopify. Right there, you got everything you need. Okay? And then you got the video traffic Siphon if you want to research the videos and follow engaging content. Excuse me. You have Luke's Instamate, okay, and you're going to get his Gramfluence. I mean, it's literally a no-brainer deal. I mean, think about this. You'd be crazy to pass this up. Like, I wish there was something like this that existed when I started. There wasn't. I started internet marketing in 2001. I didn't know how to program at that time. I actually built an e-commerce shop for knickknacks, okay, which is like those little household items, and I had to pay a developer to do it. He built it in PayPal shopping cart. It looked looked so terrible, and I made no money with it. I had no idea what to do but spam forums, and I just failed totally. So it made me want to learn how to build my own stuff. So then I became a developer, and I actually built my first e-commerce site in 2004. I even had drag and drop at that time. And then I built it for a warehouse company that would make $1 million a year, so it really got me into e-commerce at the time. And then I was successful in 2005. I built a store called candyshotglass.com, and I hosted my own products on that store. I was getting traffic from SEO, and there was like one Christmas I made like 12 grand. I was like, whoa, hit the jackpot. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting closer. So it's just progression. A lot of things are not overnight. Like, I failed miserably for years, but once I started following a proven system and a proven strategy and getting myself with the right people, I started making a hell of a lot more money. All right? And that's what we want you to do. So let us do the work for you. I'm offering you this right now. We're going to do the work for you. Okay? I mean, I can't do everything. We can't do your traffic. You know what I'm saying? We can't do like everything. You know, we can't do the traffic. We can't set up your Instamate accounts. I mean, I apologize on that, but at least we'll get you a six-figure shop to run with all the bells and whistles. I mean, David says, thank you very much, Luke and Ricky, for the information and time you're giving back. I mean, not for nothing. Like, you know, we just gave 2 hours of massive value before I even was showing you the service that we have, which is massive value itself. I mean, we're here to help. I mean, that's what we want to do, right? So here's the deal. Choose your plan. You're going to save $200 with $997, or it's going to cost you 3-pay. I apologize, I didn't change the slide. A 3-pay option of $397, which you're not going to save $200, but it will give you the time to recoup your investment. And you know, you can cancel. Okay, if you do cancel, I apologize. If you cancel and you know you want a refund, we're happy to give you a refund, but you won't be able to keep the shop then. Okay, this is really worth it. This is our policy. I mean, honestly, we know what we're doing. We know how to make you money. We build the shops, so we're going to give you the shop. Okay, we usually build them within 5 to 7 days, and you'll have your shop delivered to you. All right, and you're not going to want to refund it because it's going to be beautiful. You're getting my $3,500 theme. You're getting all the software deals. You don't want to lose that. You really don't want to lose it. So just make the choice right now. I mean, like I know $997 is a high price tag. I get it. I've been at that point where like it was really, really expensive to me. And it goes to a story that I want to tell you guys that happened to me in 2007, and it really changed my life. I was presented with the same kind of opportunity to meet some guys in Orlando as they teach internet marketing. And it was $997 for the ticket. And I was like, that's a hell of a lot of money. And I wasn't making big money. Like, I was freelancing. I was paying the bills. I had a kid on the way. And like, just it just was like it was like, hard for me to like justify that $997. Well, I took a leap of faith. Okay, I literally took my rent money and I paid. I took my rent money and then I paid for that ticket. Okay, then I had other expenses too. I had to like get a ticket down to Florida, which I actually drove because I didn't want to pay for the ticket at the time. And then I basically, I had to get food and whatever like that. Okay, miscellaneous costs. Well, that event changed my life because I met some high-profile internet marketers, and I was, I ended up meeting Mike Fulsame down there. He actually took me on board as his full-time developer. I worked with him for 3.5 years. I built him some pretty damn amazing software, and it changed my life because it actually opened up the door to a $25 million business. Okay, and made me see like the ins and outs of how everything works. Well, think about this opportunity like that because you're getting into Team Shopify. So you're getting into people that are doing 5 and 6 figures with Shopify already. All right, so now you have that community that doesn't exist on Facebook that you can go and conversate with. You're getting the site done for you, so you don't have to worry about the setup and all the other crap. You're getting the fulfillment sheet. You're getting your logo done. Okay, I mean, we do all the logos. We have professional in-house designers. I mean, back when I used to work for a freelancing company in 2003, we wouldn't touch an e-commerce site for more than $5,000. Okay, so now you're getting this, and this is actually a steal because my one site price that I showed you before, okay, if I can find a slide, my one site is $14.95, and we do have clients that did pay this. All right, so as promised, I'm going to give you this book. I know that you guys were waiting for this, so I'm going to give you this book right now. So let me go get the link. Just give me a second. I got to find where I have it. Give me one second. I'm going to put this in the chat box. Now, it's a really, really good book. It's going to help train your brain on thinking with a wealthy mindset, and it's going to make every purchase decision you make even more wiser. So it is a pretty big book, but you can go through it at your leisure. So I just put it in the chat box. So right there, and I'm gonna get to a Q&A. I know everybody wants to talk about stuff, so let's look at a Q&A. Niam says, "Can I please answer?" Sorry, Niam, there's so many questions. Pay monthly? I'm not too sure what your question is. Okay, Carolina, are we getting Ricky's bonus if we purchased last Thursday? All right, look, I said this. If you guys get in by midnight tonight, okay, I'm going to give you a video traffic siphon. So that means you'll get that even if you bought it on Thursday or you bought it on Friday. Okay, you bought it on Saturday. I'm going to honor that promise. But after this webinar, and tonight ends at 11:59 PST, Pacific Standard Time, so that gives you 3 more hours than Eastern Standard Time, you will get the bonus. Now, how are they delivered? We get the buyers list inside of JVZoo. So once you purchase, we're going to have the buyers list. Every night I've been taking the buyers list and we've been getting them into the fulfillment, and we've been providing, Team Shopify, and I will do the same thing for Video Traffic Siphon. And then you guys will get an email from Team Shopify, and you'll get an email from Video Traffic Siphon to get into the system. All right, so that's how they are delivered.
And I'll just jump in there as well real quick because I want to tie this in just as an overview really quickly to make sure everyone's on the same level here. Basically, I've said in the last webinar as well, but if you haven't seen it, that with no matter what business model you're doing, if it's Facebook or YouTube or Twitter or Instagram, in this case it is Instagram because it's a no-brainer, what you want to work for is the end goal first. How are you going to make money? So if you don't know how you're going to be making money, there's no point having all the traffic ways and the traffic methods that I was showing you how to do. There's no point having a asset Instagram site or a Facebook page or anything happening unless you have an end goal ready to go just to make money from. This is the biggest done for you tool system that I've ever seen. Like I used to struggle trying to make websites, and I've been up for years making websites now that I've tried to split test things and learn things and see what works, what doesn't. Just playing Russian roulette and just wasting money on stuff that doesn't work. I know Ricky has got this.
I gotta say that right now, Luke. Perfect timing that you said that. We got a guy, Mohammed. Thank you for saying this. He said, "I'm not affiliated with any of the presenters, and this is not my offer. but I feel obligated to say this. I spent more than $3,000 trying. So if the audience is getting this offer for $1,000, it's more than a fair price, provided that you over-deliver to them. Yes, we do over-deliver. I mean, think about this. We just did 2 hours of free hardcore content. Okay, that's just 2 hours of our time giving you unbelievable content. What do you think exists behind the walls of Team Shopify? What do you think exists behind the walls of Instamate? What do you think exists behind the walls of Video Traffic Siphon 2.0? Okay, it's the knowledge. Not only the software. The software is like a hammer to a carpenter, okay? It will get the job done, but it will not make you do the job correctly unless you get the knowledge, all right? So I just wanted to point that out really, really fast, okay? So this is not, we actually, I got to say, we blew through these spots on the first webinar, so what I did is I just got my team ready, and I said, hey, we're going to get as many people want in until Chris Reckon wants to close this down, so I'm going to take that away. It's basically 100% money back guarantee if we do not deliver our sites, the site to you. But if we don't deliver the site to you within 30 days, which doesn't really happen because we deliver the sites within 4 to 14 days. It depends sometimes. Some guys want, changes to the logo and stuff like that. So we do work with you. So this is a professional service, but there is a money back guarantee on it. So feel confidence with that. As far as the software, you're going to get it delivered to you immediately. Okay, as soon as I get the new batch of people that purchase, I give it to the right people, and we provide out the bonuses in Team Shopify. And then here's some unannounced bonus for you guys. Shopify.com/resources. There's a couple of cool things on that page, from niche selection to niche list, and stuff that you can use to help better your e-commerce experience. All right, so. Janet says this is an incredible opportunity. How long will you work with us? We work with you till your site's done. I mean, we can't run the traffic for you, but we will work with you till your site's done. We do allow 3 changes on the site. So as far as like logos and branding, if there's something, the products you don't like, we're more than happy to go in and erase the products and stuff. But I have a whole quality assurance team that basically follows my 3-tier cataloging system. So your site's built with a minimum of 50 products on board, and they fit those 3 catalog tiers. Okay. I just said, Jai, we set up 50 products for you. Okay. Devon is in, signed up. Cool, Devon. Glad to have you. Ricky, I need to know this before I buy. I'm looking for you. Can you populate our store with dropship products, or do we have to pay for inventory? We're populating the store with you with 100% dropship products. Okay, that's Stephen. That's what you're getting. We don't really like to touch stores that already exist. Okay, I don't really allow that policy. We just build you out a new store the way that we do it, so we know that you have like 99.9% chance of making the most money as possible. Okay. Will you be helping us get traffic? No, I can't say that we're actually going to run the traffic for you, but we will train you. Okay, I mean, I have a lot of training. Luke's going to train you like crazy on Instamate, so it's just about taking action.
Yeah, and I'm the traffic. I'm going to show you guys over and over, and I've shown you guys for the first hour and a half of this webinar, some of the key traffic methods with Instagram and Instamate. So that's the traffic down pat, but it goes back down to that statement that you need to have the outcome ready first to send the traffic to. So the way I thought that's why I got Ricky to come on here as well, because I know he can provide huge value with free training, but I know there are so many people always that don't have that end outcome in their mind. How am I going to actually make the money? This is the done for you system solution, tried and tested, proof, backed up, it makes sense. And plus with all the bonuses, extra courses, extra softwares, and me constantly going to be hounding you guys to I hate the word take action, but literally do take action. I swear that's something like guru people say, take action, go ahead and take massive action. But seriously, it makes sense. You have to be doing the work to get it done, but this is the easiest way to do it, where you're not going to be screwing around trying to figure out how to do it. 5 to 7 days, you'll have a full store with 50 products, drop shipped the laziest way possible, so that you don't even have to touch a product. You don't even need to be holding inventory. I'm going to show you how to send massive amounts of traffic. You saw the sites. it's been proven. Why risk it? Because it's just an absolute no-brainer, especially with all the bonuses on top of it and everything. And for someone to come out and say it's risk-free and they have like a policy and everything in place, that shows how transparent and behind the product that they actually are. So this is why I think if you're stuck and you don't know how to actually move forward and you've got something that you want to actually go ahead and go, okay, this is the solution. I've seen here the traffic side of things. I can now see the other side of things, which is the actual end goal money site. I can see how the two link together. I would love some more training on pushing the training to my stores.
What I love about Instagram is that it's like the Wild West. It's not like fully controlled by Facebook yet. Like they own the company, but they're still trying to figure out the ad system in it. So, like literally, you could take your bio link and shoot it to any page you want. It's like YouTube. When you have a link inside your YouTube description, that can go to a page that has before and after shots. That can go to a page that has money-proof shots on it and stuff like that. Where Facebook just like banhammers you for like, they don't banhammer. I want to put the wrong idea in people's heads. Facebook allows make money online opportunities to be sold. Facebook allows diet and weight loss to be sold. It's just about the way you do it on Facebook, okay? You need to tell a story. Okay, so like when you're taking the person off the Facebook timeline, they want to make sure that link they're clicking is ultra story congruent to when they get on that page. So yes, advertorials, okay? Does anybody know what an advertorial is? Put a 1 in the box if you know what an advertorial is. If you put a 1 in the box if you know what an advertorial is, put a 2 in the box if you don't know what an advertorial is. Okay, some people know, a lot of people don't know. Okay, an advertorial is like a bridge page. Just like, Chris Record has a bridge page software that makes landing page reviews super fast. I suggest you use it. I even use it. It's a time saver. But if you would go like type in like this, weight loss advertorial, okay? Just put that in like that. This is weight loss advertorial. I'll just show you some images. It'll be probably a quicker way for me to show you. These are advertorials. This is what they look like. They are just blogs, okay, that you can just put up really, really fast. Okay, they have like different proof elements on it, like CNN. Like, yeah, okay, this is like, this is how they construct the proof elements to like these advertorials. And then these are product sales pages that sell the weight loss stuff. I mean, this is the best way for you guys to actually visually understand this. So with Facebook, if you're doing stuff like that looks like this right here, clinically tested weight loss benefits to African mango, and you have a lot of good facts on it, they'll allow that to run. They just don't like before and after shots, okay? But on Instagram, it's the Wild West. You can send people directly to these pages and make a ton of money with CPA marketing. I mean, you can do that as well. Like, I do CPA myself, and I do Shopify. I don't just stop at one thing, but I'm pretty much experienced. Like, you guys got to start getting down to, getting to what makes you money first. Okay, the first side of the equation is owning your own store, owning your own asset, and then worry about the traffic. And then when you master the traffic, well, now you can do different things. So yes, when people ask me, will this work for weight loss? Will this work for camping? Will this work for hiking? Will this work for affiliate marketing? Will this work for an MLM program? Okay, will this work for lead generation? Will this work for article marketing? Will this work for Amazon? Will this work for Kindle? Literally, it works for everything. It just works for everything.
And jumping
but when I'm showing you, go ahead, Lou.
Yeah, just jumping in there real quickly as well. One thing we haven't even touched on here, which I guess we can overlook things. Guys, if you don't have a store as well, with Instagram, it needs to be mobile responsive. Everyone uses Instagram on their phone, and that many people are losing sales because their sites aren't mobile responsive. And I know Ricky's got this down pat to ensure that every single site is not only mobile responsive.
Look, you just go like this. Look, it comes mobile responsive right there. Boom. Done. Ready to sell. Now, the magnifying glass won't be on mobile. I'm just showing you a thing. That doesn't show up on mobile. And you got everything. Look. Everything fits the box, ready to go. The related items fits the screen too as well. You just can't see it here as good, but it fits the screen. Okay, everything's mobile responsive. I mean, ready to go. So even the menu changes. Your menu item right here, your cart's right here, and then boom, when it's not on mobile, back to full desktop.
And that's a big trial and everything that you guys don't even have to worry about as well. How to even make a site mobile responsive, because if I'm going to go try this on my own first, I'll see. I don't know, but if it's not mobile responsive and you've made a whole site, you've wasted so much time, money, energy. Time's the one thing you're not going to ever get back. And if you can do something that's going to be done for you, that's been tested for years, had multi-million-dollar marketers worldwide using it, and it just simply works, and you get all this insane deals and bonuses, now is literally the time just to go, look, this is what I need to do. These are all the pieces of the puzzle I need to put together. You guys know I don't promote many things if you've been in my previous products before. I only bring stuff to the table that's going to give you a complete package. I hate when people just get a software and then they never use it again. It ends up in their bloody trash can, or there's no support or whatever. Or they buy an info product that doesn't really deliver much. I don't promote many things, guys, but this in itself just works so perfectly together. It's an absolute no-brainer. We've got the traffic source, we've got the money source, we tied the two together. It's all done for you. You don't have to do anything besides pull the traffic in, which I've been teaching. You've seen it here. You need the target site. You need it working on your mobile. You need the highest conversions possible. And I know Ricky and the boys build it so it is that. And
we built it and tested all that. You know, they're getting this soup to nuts. Like,
yeah, so it makes sense. If you're doubting it, don't doubt yourself. Just do it. Like, this is where we're going to be making some serious money. You don't need any other tools. You just need a target site and you need the traffic source. It's all here ready to go, guys. So I think it's like now's the time we need to really stop screwing around with the stuff that comes and sits on your desktop and does nothing, and make some serious money as a team together.
So yeah, I just want to give you guys a quick tip for everybody still hanging around. There's another site I use. It's called Wholesale Central. This has over 500,000 products from 1,000 trusted wholesale stores. Okay, from anything from apparel, clothing, all the way down to watches, toys, hobbies, all U.S. You can get your shipping. I mean, there is some drop shippers here. If you go like this, if you go to the wholesalers, you have to buy wholesale, so there is a minimum order quantity. But if you go there's drop shippers here. You go / drop shippers, and now here's wholesale drop shippers. People that'll drop ship one-on-one items for you. Anywhere, houseware, jewelry, leather, party supplies, perfume, watches, telephones, store supplies, cameras. I mean, guys, there's so much product out there. Oh my God! Like, just let us build your store, and you're not done with it yet. Because basically, once we build your store, you can put as many products as you want on here. Okay, you can put more products. I mean, it's not over. You can put apps that make you more money. I can give you another 2 apps that I use. There's Receiptful that I use that makes me more money. I use Abandon the Cart that makes you more money. I mean, we suggest things that you should add to the store to make you more money. I mean, so this is just the start of your journey. Like, you know what I'm saying? Getting this package deal. And I'm gonna be honest with you, this is the cheapest price I've ever done for a done for you site. Okay? I mean, I usually charge $982 for 35% off or $14.95. Okay? 12. Okay, I just put it this way. I just did my math wrong because I'm just idiot at math. But it's the cheapest I've done it. Okay, so that's what you're getting in for. You're saving $200. Just go to shopify.com/Luke.
Mm-hmm.
Support is very important. Yes, we do have a full-time support staff. Let me give the support email. It's I can't click into here now. It's not letting me type anything. Okay, done for you. Luke, I don't know if you can just type in the box for me. It's done. It's dfy@rickysupport.com. dfy@rickysupport.com.
Yeah.
If you have any support questions, just send them there. I can't. My thing's kind of crashing.
So
yeah, I'm kind of crashing.
Yeah. Good old GoToWebinar again. Oh, you disappeared.
Yep. Jai, yeah, you do need a license to sell movie gear items. Yeah, we do have a license. Okay, the way we have to sign up with the government basically. There's a form you got to fill that you're allowed to sell retail items, and then you can work with these licensing sites that you can just get the product from. It's really simple. So, it's 100% legal. Does it work? How many stores can we get? This is only for one right now, but if you want another store, we can work out some deal kind of with Luke, and we can figure that out, all right? But I think you should just start with one store right now, get your feet wet, run the traffic to it, make that money, and then we can see where we're at with another store.
Yeah, don't overwhelm yourself with trying to do too many things at once. People spread themselves too thin with so many products and ideas, and that's where people really can slip up. It's when you focus on one specific area with one store, get that right first. Once you've got it right, you simply scale up from there. But if you don't get something right the first time and you're trying too many different things, that's when people normally get discouraged because they're spreading themselves too thin and they're not going to get the success that we know they could get if they're focusing.
Exactly. This brings me back to focus. Here, I'm going to bring this up. but I just think that it's important to really say this to everybody. Is everybody that's still hanging out online with us, you're true action takers. You really want to learn. Okay, you take your time out on a Sunday. We're going on about 3 hours now, full of value. You know, and I just want to. It makes me want to do more stuff for you. So let me put I get this up, this end of the year webby that I did, which is a really cool webinar that I ran for my mastermind students. Here it is. Okay, so look, focus is the key to your success. I mean, straight up, focus is the key. If you don't focus, you're going to fail. Okay, there was a time when I was doing, you know, I was just dabbling with SEO, but I was doing forum kind of marketing. I was doing, trying to make Kindle work. I was trying to get AdSense blogs working. I was trying everything under the sun to make as much money as from the net as possible, and I was failing miserably. So if you don't focus on what you got in front of you, you're going to fail. You're going to get frustrated. You're going to buy the next product hoping that it's going to work for you, all right? And it's just not. So you got Instamate, and you got this incredible opportunity in front of you, okay? So just go to I'll just bring the link there in case you guys need to see it. Okay, shopify.com/Lou. But you want to focus, all right, and follow the money, okay? This is one of the things that I taught on a previous webinar, okay? If you look at this from ComScore, okay, and you look at a KBCP report, hours per day, internet usage on mobile. I mean, look at the green bar. That was 2008. This is 2015. I mean, 51%, okay? This is users that are hours spent on mobile devices. Look at the number of global users in the millions. Going from 2007 to 2015, surpassed desktop users in the millions, all right? So my prediction back then, okay, when I hosted this end of the year webinar was in 2015, I said fan bases will be built solely on mobile, and it is. Okay, most of my fan bases, when I do the, stuff like Pug Nation and stuff like that, it's built solely on mobile, not even desktop. Social media has more reach than niche blogs. I showed you IJ Review and their fan page. Over 7 million likes, 13 to 15 million people a month coming from social media. That's where it's at. Branding to your audience is more important than ever. With the Done For You stores, we brand it for you. Okay, we brand it for you. We give you an age domain so you already get some Google traffic as well. Engagement marketing is the key to your success. It really is. If you're not engaging people, you're not making money. Instagram is an engagement platform. So you need to tell a picture story, follow other people likewise, and just get the organic traffic. Email marketing will continue to be the ultimate traffic medium. It really will. Your email addresses, it allows you to market them for free, okay, and get them back to your store. Video will be even more important for engagement. It really is. This is why I'm giving you Video Traffic 2.0 if you get in by midnight tonight, which you can use it to get as many videos as you possibly need. We understand this, all right? So, like, I can go through the whole presentation and stuff like that, but I released my Video Traffic Siphon. I released my personality method in Instamate group, the VIP group. It's basically your shortcut to social media. I mean, if you want to do it on Facebook. Because what you do is you basically piggyback off of brand celebrities and people that are already interested. And using this method, I was able to do 105,000 people, all right, to my fan page in less than like a week and a half, where my organic reach and engagement was in the thousands. I mean, it was just amazing, all right. So and I use video for retargeting. This is what I use it for. I build up big lists. My organic reach is amazing, 208,000 people reached, okay, and then basically a lot of shares, 104,000 views, 1,400 shares, okay, and I build up these lists. So I want you guys to understand that traffic is only one side of the equation, okay? It's understanding where you're bringing that traffic that's going to make you money. So let us build your shop for you so that you can make money. That's really, I don't want to try to oversell this, but this is basically, Stephanie just said this is worth every minute. I mean, I'm trying to just not even give you guys value, just give you guys common sense. I mean, I've been into internet marketing for a long, long time, and I failed a long, 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 long time, and it just killed me. So and I see other people fail a lot too. So if I can help steer you in the right direction with what the tools you already have, and make you open your eyes to see that you have everything you need to make money, and then it's just taking it forward. I mean, Team Shopify alone is just valuable. It really is. I mean, let me show you Team Shopify a little bit. I had it up, and I meant to show you before. Where is Team Shopify? Okay, so here's Team Shopify. Okay, they're giving you 2 months free of Shopify. So what you can do in this situation is that we give you the site that you're not paying for yet, and when you're ready to pay for it, you go get the coupon code for 2 months free, and then that will allow you to get 2 months free of Shopify. So that's an added bonus that by itself. You get in the Slack group, which is just full of value, full of people, that are eager to just make as much money as possible. You're getting the Find, List, Sell webinar. This is a scaling webinar. It tells you how to find products, list them, sell them, scale them. All right, and then you're getting like all this knowledge here, weekly webinars. Okay, and it's just awesome. It's just awesome. Like that's what Team Shopify does. This is a $497 price tag. Okay, Luke is going to sell Gramfluence for $297 when he releases it. This is going to be ultra congruent to you making Instagram work for you with like less work. You're getting the done for you shops. One person asked in the crowd, if I build 5 jewelry sites, will they all look the same? No, they all do not look the same because we custom design the logo, we custom design all the images, so we take your products that we're stocking and we make them look amazing for you. So it will not all be the same. It doesn't work like that. So go to shopify.com/Luke. I can just tell you, not trying to oversell this, but if I was in your shoes, sitting there, and I had no website, and I had Instamate in my pocket, and I want to run traffic, but I'm sitting here right now, still not knowing what to promote, I'd find a way to get this opportunity because it really is valuable.
Yeah, and it comes down to one of those things as well. Like, again, those who know me know I don't like promoting things very like hard or anything like that. I'm not really a hard type of seller guy like I see a lot of these marketers being. But a thing I've learned, especially with the Australian culture of marketing and stuff, is that when there's an opportunity there that I know can help a lot of people that don't know what their journey is online yet. They want to be on Instagram or Facebook or whatever, but they don't know how they're going to really monetize it. And I feel like it's my duty to say, guys, this is probably the most simple solution to do so. This is going to be done for you. You don't even have to think about it. You don't need to trial and error again, guys. This is the ABC system. It's not even a giant hectic, insane system. It's simply Instagram traffic to your store, drop ship so you don't even need to touch a product and make a massive return on investment. So guys, I'm going to be continuously pushing different trainings on this inside of our Instamate group and whatnot. And I've seen a few questions of people saying, I have my own affiliate offer. Does it work for online products, local marketing, this type of thing? I'll be pushing those as well. But this is for those people who really want to start making some money and don't really have a clear idea of how to do so yet. This is done for you. Again, Ricky and his team are they have such high support. Support's a massive part of any business here. So guys, you're always going to be in good hands. Again, I don't promote much. I know for some of you, it might be the first time you've heard from me on a webinar or in person before, but you'll learn to see that it's a very rare thing for me to promote many products at all. Because if I do, it has to be massive value for my customers and for my audience. Because at the end of the day, it's you guys that help me, and I get to help you guys as well. So too often than not, you get an email with promoting an offer or whatever, and you won't be getting many of those from me. But when there is something that I think is massive value, can help many people that can be a bit lost or confused, just like this deal here is something that it's an absolute no-brainer, guys. So I wanted to say that in a very honest friend type of way, that this is something that's one of those opportunities that doesn't come up very often. I've got Ricky and Chris teaming up, which has never been done before in a webinar like this. It's a pretty unique offer here that you won't get anywhere else, plus my other products that are coming out in the future. It's really a no-brainer here, guys. So, and I've also seen a few questions of people that have picked up Ricky's offer in the past, if they can also get Gramfluence. If you've picked up Ricky's offer in the past somewhere else, I'll throw that in as well for you guys here as well, just because I know.
Oh wow, I didn't expect that.
Yeah, no, I know, but at the end of the day,
that's how badass Luke is. Like Luke is badass. He just wants to make sure that you guys win. I love that.
Yeah, well, at the end of the day,
I have a guy like that going the same way.
Yeah, exactly. We're all here to help people. I've got a very small circle here in the internet marketing game of people that I trust to death and actually would bring in. Like, you won't see me doing webinars with anyone else besides Chris or Ricky. Like, I've actually never done a webinar with anyone besides Chris or Ricky in my life. So that's kind of how if I'm going to bring people into my circle, they need to be on that exact same level as me. So people who have connected with either Chris or Ricky and got either of their products, I'll throw in my bonuses here for free for you guys, because I know you've supported them. And I know this is, as a family, it's a family community thing here where we grow on this journey together. We're all here to help each other out. We've all got massive support teams and groups here, and it's a journey we're going along together here. So I'll throw that in there to answer the many questions here.
I'm putting my bonus email in here for one. So say anytime, like like we are getting the customer list, so we're going to be able to automatically provide the bonus. But if something happens, I have a full-time support staff. Okay, I got 4 full U.S. support staff, 1 project manager. That's 4 that just do support, and I got 1 U.S. project manager that manages the whole conglomerate. And then we got our developers, our designers. Okay, we got our team, our outsourcers too as well. And it's a big team. We got about 35 people now. It's still growing. We do have, so it's full-time support. So it's bonus@rickymateka.com, bonus@rickymateka.com. If you have any questions about the bonuses like video traffic siphon, Gramfluence, and stuff like that, more than happy to help you there. And then also I have another email that you can get me personally with. It's called workingwithricky@gmail.com. But I'll tell you much, I'm getting very overwhelmed with that because every time I give it out, I get like a couple hundred mails.
Yeah.
I'm not even joking. So you may not get a response back from that one because it grew just so much. But like I'm trying my best to get back to people, but you know how it is. With a surefire way to get proven support, okay, that's less than, sometimes we reply within 10 to 15 minutes, okay, is going through our support system itself. So that's done for you at dfy@rickysupport.com. dfy@rickysupport.com, and that goes right to our desk, right to our ticket system, and it's all coordinated. There's a system behind it. So, we're definitely there for you to help with support and stuff like that. I'm scared, but I'm going to invest. It wasn't even going to be on this webinar. Okay, listen, I understand that you're scared. I got it. I understand. That actually is a good thing. I want to tell you that right now. There's plenty of, look, being an entrepreneur and growing a business online is all based off risk. There's nothing else about it. You're going to take risks at some times which you don't feel comfortable with, and you're going to have to, you have to use that gut feeling and say that you're doing the right thing. Well, I can guarantee you this, okay? This guy right here, well, let me show you him. This guy, John, where is he? Okay, he bought into Team Shopify. He didn't even have a done-for-you store at all. He just bought into Shopify. I mean, he could be one of my clients. I don't know yet, But like we have a lot of clients. We go to the thing. But basically, John, okay, look what he did: $101,000 just by following the strategies inside of Team Shopify. Okay, yeah. Carolina said John was at 3C. So look at that. I mean, he just followed Team Shopify and made that money. So don't be scared. Just, I'd be scared more for everybody is if you didn't take action. If you bought this and you just let it sit there. That would be stupid on your part. So don't buy this if you're going to let it sit there. If you're not an action taker, don't buy this system. It's not going to do nothing for you.
Yeah, that's very true. And again, being scared, I want to even touch on that as well. When Instamate, Instamate has been the biggest project I put together in my life, for sure. And I was scared to release it because I knew how valuable Instagram was. I know how big of a game changer Instamate was, but I know a lot of people hadn't really been using Instagram, and a lot of affiliates who promoted were like, oh, we're not sure about this Instagram angle and Instamate angle. Guys, Instamate's now the fastest, well, it's the biggest Instagram launch in history. It's the biggest social media launch in the past 2 years. It's now, I think, number 9 or 10 in bestsellers ever on JVZoo in an Instagram niche that no one's really tapped into before. Guys, I was so scared before I did that because it wasn't just me promoting something that I knew was going to change lives. I knew as well it was going to be affiliates next on the line and people that were going to be promoting this. But now, because I took that action, it's now been the biggest game changer in the market that everyone's now going, wow, Instagram's now where it's at, guys. So this in itself is now stuff that no one's ever seen before. This system that we put together here with the Instamate, Instagram, and Shopify is something that no one's ever seen before. It's going to be breaking records, guys, and I'm that excited to be sharing it with you here. So if you're scared, it's good to be scared because as soon as you're not scared, it becomes a bit of an ego thing, I think, with people when they're not scared about taking risks or losing. That's when things go bad. So if you're scared, it's a good thing.
It is a good thing. And I wanted to pull up this screen one more time. Is because Instagram is untapped. It's untapped. You're sitting at a time where it's completely untapped. I mean, it's not completely untapped, but not a lot of internet marketers are jumping on the board or don't even know how to do it. You're with Luke, who's killing this stuff. So, just follow, and e-commerce is where it's at. Okay, Sandra's terrified starting off at age 63. Okay, well, I gotta say this. It's hard to build the Shopify sites and do everything that we do. It took us months and months and months of getting the system right, okay, just to get the system right and working, and then offering it to a lot of people that wanted it, okay? And Ronald, you're at age 73. Okay, look, there is another route you guys can go if you don't want to go the e-commerce route, okay? You can go with affiliate marketing. And in that case, what you would do is you don't have to worry about customer service, you don't have to worry about drop shipping, you don't have to worry about any like images and stuff like that. You can just use other people's products and services. Like you can sign up with an affiliate network, like a CPA network, like a ClickBooth, or Max Bounty is another one I use. Or you can just hook up with JVZoo and sell JVZoo products, and then you can use Chris Reckon's bridge pages to bridge the gap, so that you can take other videos, okay, from that other people use and put it on that bridge page, and then send people over to those JVZoo offers or those CPA offers, and then you can follow Luke's advice to get the free traffic from Instamate. Maybe that's what you need to do first, is just do that structure, get comfortable with making that work, because there is a lot of money in affiliate marketing, okay? So making that work, and once you get that working, you may come back and say, hey, I'm ready for a store now. I'm ready to own my own thing. Ronald says I'm 73 and I'm all in. That's freaking amazing, dude. I honor you. I mean, massive respect.
Yeah.
Massive respect to you, man.
Sorry.
Hats off, man. Because if you're all in, you're all in. You're going to make this work. I mean, why not? What else we got to do? I mean, I love doing this. This is my full-time job. Okay, I basically build really good softwares. I team up with really good people like Luke and Chris Record and his partners. And, I mean, it's just like, providing people the opportunity that I once used to be in that seat. I used to be in that seat looking at all these different opportunities, and they used to present me this stuff. And, sometimes I did get scammed. Like, I lost $1,000, and it kind of, like, really sucked. Okay? But, like, when you team up with people that are real, like me, like Luke and Chris Record and his team, and, and we're showing you results that we really can't make up. Like here, this thing right here, I'll show you this. Just look at this right here. This slide, okay, if I was to remove this box, okay, all this, okay, is all testimonials from me, okay, just come randomly. I even got another bunch, okay. This is just people that just thank me for changing their lives and working with them and helping them build their sites, and just there's like a lot, okay, like, and I have a whole nother section, okay, that basically I could probably even pull up. But look, we're real and we have passion and we do want to help people.
Yeah.
It's not all about just, okay, let me just sell you a damn product so I can make money. No, you know how much more stuff comes with that, like from just the support alone, and then making sure that people are successful, and and just everything else. There's a lot. So this is our full-time jobs. This is what we do.
And one last thing I want to throw in here for the couple of hundred people that are still here, well, still hundreds of you guys here. Awesome. What I want to do is everyone that's still here, I want to give you all who can make it. So the other day I said it was only for 50 people, but what I did, I went back to Alex Becker, my mentor, the guy who taught me how to launch products online. He's got a massive event in Vegas at the very beginning of April with the biggest speakers in the world, from Grant Cardone, Conmers, a $500 million man. Ty Lopez, you guys might have seen him all over YouTube with his Ferraris and Lamborghinis doing some pretty cool motivational stuff. Chris Record, Ricky, myself, we're all speaking at the event. We want to actually go ahead and meet you guys, but tickets normally are $497 for this actual event. Guys, I spoke to Alex the other day. I said, can I get some tickets to give away to all the buyers of this offer here? He goes, yes, I can give you this amount. I can give you this stack of tickets for your wall. But went back to me, man, like I want to offer the people that have been staying to the end of these webinars, just because I know it's been 3 hours now and it feels like 10 minutes for me because I got so excited. But for everyone here who can make it, I spoke to Alex and he said, look, man, like we don't have that many spots left because it's probably the biggest speaker lineup you'll see all year at any actual event. He said, but for people that actually want to come, we'll set something up so they can come 100% free. All they need to do is like a $1 deposit, which you'll get refunded if you actually take it up and come to the actual event itself, because they need to know how many people sit at the actual event and for tickets and seats and whatnot, because often people, when you give something away for free, they'll take it up and then they'll never use that seat, but there'll be a seat there for you. So Alex is going to get me a link for everyone who's still here in this webinar now. I'll send it out to you guys. 100% free, whether you pick up this offer or not. I know people are often in different businesses, like from local marketing, affiliate, whatever. This offer itself, at the Done For You Shopify store plus Team Shopify plus Grandfluence, guys, that's the best no-brainer. If you are not sure where you want to get started, I highly recommend just grabbing it and just doing it and taking action on it. But again, for everyone else, I'm getting you guys a free ticket to this event. You can hang out with myself, Ricky, Chris, Ty Lopez. And again, it's about the circle you hang around. And this is a no better place to be than this actual event if we can make it out to there as well. And I'm now also smashing Alex to get some post event recordings of the actual event if you can't make it. But that ticket's going to be there for you guys as well if you can make it. It's going to be 100% free, that ticket for you there as well.
That was really nice of you, Luke. That's cool. So you guys are going to be in some good hands. I mean, you just got to take the leap of faith but ask yourself this question: am I going to make use of the information? Am I really going to make use of the information? I understand that there's a price tag involved with investing, but think about you're investing in yourself. You're getting really, really good knowledge. Okay, you're getting with the right group of people. Team Shopify is just an amazing offer by itself. Luke's Instamate training, it's sick. I was going through it. He does a great job at showing you how to just extract a lot of traffic. I mean, my e-commerce training, I'm giving you my personality method. I'll be in the group as well. So I'll be in the group Instamate VIP. I'll add more value to that group, give you some of my methods for free just for being part of that group. I mean, I'm just down to help. You know what I'm saying? Cool. So even if you don't take us up on the offer, you can choose your plan, $997, you save $200 or $397. A 3-pay option to give yourself some time. There are completely no upsells. It's complete lifetime access. Yes, this is an unheard of deal that has never been offered before. Okay, so well, anyway, guys, if you have any other questions pertaining to the offer, I'm more than happy to stay on the webinar. Luke, if you have anything you want to say.
Yeah, no, I think it's just a big inspiration for me even seeing it, like everyone here on such all around the world, people saying I'm from Hawaii, I'm from the US, I'm from Australia, from Brazil, everywhere in the world in these comments. It's pretty cool to see where everyone's coming from and to be here for hours now with us. That's why I have no issue waking up at 4 a.m. to get on webinars, because I know it's better time zone for most people.
Applaud you for that one, bro.
Yeah, well, Australia's a ridiculous time zone and it doesn't really match up with anyone. So I'm happy to do this all day in, day out. But I just want to say thanks to everyone for being here. I'm going to ensure you all get that ticket to the Vegas event so you can meet me and the team one-on-one in person, because that's what it's all about, connecting with the right people. If this deal isn't for you or you can't afford it right now, we totally understand. But if you can do this and you're very confused on what you want to do, this is for you, like a no-brainer for you guys as well. Also, when we jump off, Ricky, don't close your go-to webinar, because I want to see if you have that first half of it at all. I've got second half recorded, and I'll get Chris and stuff to see if they've got the rest of it. But
oh, wow. You lost the second half too as well?
No, I've got the second half. I just want to make sure see if you or Chris has the first half or not, but we'll check.
I don't know if I have the first half. No, I think they may have been destroyed when I had to kick out.
We'll see how we go. Otherwise, we'll do something up anyway. But I think, guys, it's a no-brainer here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was a lot of value. It was a few hours of full-on conversating here, but hope you guys all had a good time here. Type number 1 if you guys enjoyed it. I want to see you guys in the comments say 111. Boom.
Yeah, massive ones coming out. I'm going to take a screenshot of that. I like taking screenshots of that stuff.
Yeah, that's sick. All right, awesome, guys. Well, Ricky, if you have anything else you want to say, let me know. Otherwise, we'll finish up here, and we've got Chris Record coming in on Tuesday for a big value webinar there as well, which is going to be a lot of fun, a lot of enjoyable content. You've seen Chris in the group. Me, Ricky, Chris, Andrew will all be in the group as well. But number 1 call to action right now, guys, go grab Shoplicate. It's a no-brainer with all the bonuses. That's what I recommend doing if you're not sure what to do. Massive thank you. You'll get your tickets sorted, and let's have a lot of fun, and let's smash this journey out. It's crazy how Instamate only came out a week ago, but we can see the huge momentum with everyone here ready to go. So let's do it.
Like, there's no other better time to be in internet marketing. I'm going to be honest with you. You got the option to just build your e-commerce sites out, and Luke is giving you the option to get free track over Instamate, which is going to take a little bit of muscle grease, and I'll help you out with Facebook advertising if that's what I do best, and basically you guys can just be making money.
Boom.
Just make it money. Well, like I like to say at the end of every webinar is I thank you, okay, for taking the time out of your busy schedules to come hear us. We know it takes a leap of faith to invest in yourself as well as be on these webinars for such long periods of time. But it just shows us that you are proving to your own self and us that you want to make it and you want to be an entrepreneur that owns their own business. And we hope that we just provide you with the best possible route and the clearest vision on how to do so, which is what my purpose and my job is to make sure that it's eye-opening, and that it's clear on how you got to go from step A to step Z and make money the fastest way as possible. So thanks for everybody being on this webinar, and thank you, Lou, for having me. So I'll see you guys soon.
Awesome. See you guys in the Facebook group. Well done, everyone.
There's a link. Someone asked for the link. My bad. I'm gonna put some.